Well, hello, you guys. Hello. That's me putting lotion on. I just realized how wrong that sounded on like so many levels. So I was sitting here like just in this most beautiful meditative state. I was getting ready to do this. Like it was literally 11:59. I'm on board. I'm ready to go. And then all these like weird fucking things happened. And so I'm late because a wizard arrives exactly when they're meant to. And I normally would have done these things before. So sometimes when that stuff happens, I believe it's because spirits, deflecting us. Like, last Sunday we had an interloper, so to speak. But let's just forget about all that. Let's just be here. Let's be present. Let's be present. I'm getting this vibe to show you. So they're going to have me kind of come in and out. And this is the deck that we're going to be working with. It's called The Answer is Simple deck. So this deck is based on the ego energy. Also, I was so grounded and felt so good from my meditations and everything this morning. And then, like I said, it's like all holy hell broke loose. And now it's just so bizarre. It's such a bizarre energy. But I know that, I'm taking on stuff from the collective. So, okay, I'm going to put this back down and we're going to get into this. Okay. So, my beloved family, one of my favorite readers is called Cosmic Kin. Love them, love them. Great. If you've never been to their channel, please do yourself a favor. I have a bunch of cool stuff in the description box today. It kind of carried over from the podcast Prophet that I put out last night. And long story short, lately I've been hearing Cosmokin. But anyway, if they call me to, I'll put a link in the description box or you can just look it up. But they have the most beautiful, silky, seductive voice I think it's even better than James Earl Jones in my opinion. And I think James Earl Jones is kind of like known as like the voice, right? But Cosmic Kin, I could just listen to them. And I mean, I remember the first time I heard them, I just like pictured Lenny Kravitz. I was like, hello, welcome. And so anyway, recently I've been getting this vibe from spirit to say Cosmokin, like in the cosmos, you guys, we're all family, like we are one, right? So today we are going to be working with the full moon lunar eclipse energy. I don't know about you guys, but we're in it. Like we're in it right now. Like we are literally in it right now, which is so fucking cool. Like we've already gone over like the peak part of it, but like we're in it. And when I saw the timing of everything, it was really weird. And they didn't call me to look it up, and I guess it doesn't matter. I don't know. Hold on one second, you guys. We have somebody here. Hello. And they're asking me what my favorite color is. Spirit, are we entertaining this energy right now? Yeah, we love you, dear one, and you're welcome to be here. But this is a very intense energy today. We're going to be working with the shadows, the dark energy. We are going to be working. Let's put it this way, you guys. Our theme today is if I could turn back time. I mean, literally. I put my music on shuffle. I was going to turn it off so I can go to set up, and my finger accidentally, but there are no accidents, right? My finger went to my share radio. And I was like, what? And I didn't even know it was share radio until I saw it move. And then I saw her, and then I saw share radio. And she's like, if I could turn back time. I can't do her amazing voice. I mean, nobody can. Anyway, what is this? What is this? We make important decisions off the data we collect. Overlay hidden. Let me talk to Spirit about this. Is this a blocker, Spirit? Do I need to block this right now? Okay. So did they just use our energy, Spirit, to do something? I don't know what's going on, but it's a weird fucking energy today. So I'm going to, how do I do this? Oh, message retracted. That's so fucking interesting. Hey, you guys, you know what? I just realized something though. That's kind of cool because I didn't even use any hashtags today. I didn't use whatever. I just called in all the fucking energies and I said whatever's meant to be. I actually was going to cancel today. Last week I felt that. This week I felt that. And then I just got the vibe, no, push forward. So for some reason, we are part of something that's happening. And I don't know what that was, but it's kind of fucking creepy. It says we're huge data collectors on hidden networks. So how do I do this? What are they doing? Do I block them? How do I do this? Okay, hold on. Hide user, put user in timeout, add as a moderator, report, harassment and bullying. I don't know. What should this be, you guys? Sorry this is happening. Unwanted commercial and spam. This comment is no longer visible. How do we hide user from this channel? Okay, cool. Sorry about that, you guys. What the fuck? But what I was just gonna say is, that means we made it. That means we made it. You know what I mean? Hi, Anna. Oh my God, Anna, we're being spam botted right now. And we had a youngin in here who wanted to know what my favorite color was, which is very sweet. But, you know, I'm just gonna, yeah. I don't know. So I got to go through this right now. This is where I need to add like you, Anna, or Jessica, or somebody as like my moderator, so you can do this shit, so I can stay in my, I can stay in, you know, the vibe. I mean, it's no big deal. I'll get back to it in a second, but it's just that it just sucks, you know. But in a weird way, seriously, it means we fucking made it. I'm not kidding. I was watching some other thing that said that about it, and they said, yeah, it's really, when you start getting like spam bot like that, they're like, it means that you're in a good algorithm. Okay, so I gotta get through this. Sorry. I'm just trying to delete all these comments. What the fuck? I mean, I guess we can just move on. But you know me, it's like I'm looking at it and I'm like, what the fuck? I don't want you guys to have to. I don't know what this is. Okay, so thanks, you guys. We'll get to it in just a minute. Dude, fucking spam bot. I don't know. It was fucking crazy. And they keep getting in here and I don't know how they're doing it. We're getting spammed really bad. I may have to stop this connection and go back in. Let me ask Spirit. Spirit, do you want me to stop this connection and go back in? I just reported them. It says overlay whatever was hidden by the magical medium. But I also put them like where they can't come here anymore. And it's not coming up. If it happens again, I'm gonna stop and start over. Oh my gosh, my dragon's coming out. My dragon's like beg off, bitch. I'm gonna fucking fuck you up, like, right, like my dragon. But you know what's interesting? I've been surrounded by spiders this morning. There's literally a spider on the ceiling right now, and they're big. I you know, I'm not afraid of them. I love them. So I feel so protected, and I feel like the spiders came in to be like, back it up, bitches. One of my favorite witches, well, I should say, she's been around a really long time, but I don't like know her. But anyway, long story short, they just deactivated some of her accounts, and they literally like had just spoke about her. They literally had just spoke about her on like some report from the White House or whatever, and talking about misinformation and all this shit. And it's really interesting. Hold on, I'm gonna shut my windows. The weather is like all over the place today, which is fine. Okay, we're gonna get back to this. We're gonna get back to this. So it wouldn't, you know, I mean, literally the title of my channel is The Magical Medium. They're trying to shut us up, right? They're trying to shut us up because we, not only is this energy, you know, wackadoodle or whatever, but it's also really powerful for those who use it wisely. If you're using this full moon lunar eclipse, this eclipse energy season, like if you're using it wisely, it could be your best fucking friend. If you are turning against it, and you're like trying to like keep going, they didn't have me put it in the title, but the theme today is if I could turn back time. And I feel like a lot of people are in this like rewind. This morning in my meditation, my mom came through and I was like fucking like bawling my eyes out. And I just saw so many things. Seriously, there's all these weird things that are coming up now. Something just popped up that said, would you like to try a Q&A, blah, blah, blah. I don't know, man. Did they fucking hack my phone? I don't know how this shit works. Urgh. You know what was weird is like, I was putting good energy around this. Like I couldn't have put any more love around this session today, you guys, honestly. The portal, like I know we're divinely connected and protected, but this is like, it's pretty fucking intense out there right now. Blessed full moon, Anna. Yes. So, long story short, my mom came in and she was just asking me to release and let go of just these old energies that are outdated and they're not mine. And she doesn't want me to suffer anymore. She doesn't want me. The ancestors have been coming through really strong. They're just like, you guys, we don't need to suffer. It's an old thing. And they are going to try to silence all of us witches. They can't hang us from trees anymore. They can't fucking burn us alive. I mean, they could try, but you know what I mean? Like people would lose their fucking noodle. If the sitting American president started doing some wackadoodle shit like that, trust me, people will stand up and be like, fuck you, because that's when it gets real. I mean, shit on the planet is getting real, you guys. It is not going to, it's going to get even more intense. And this is not in any way to inject fear. This is just to tell you to get the fuck grounded. They've been talking to us for a long time. I've been telling you guys, I did readings all this week. I did a new podcast, Prophet, I put out last night. And I say this with soul knowledge, not to be throwing flowers at myself, but I consider myself to be a very prolific witch and healer and deep down believer in magic. And even for myself, the things that I thought were solid gold, the things that I thought there's no fucking way this is going to rock, or there's no way this is going to stop, or there's no way this is going to happen again. Nope. Flip the fucking script. Everything fucking changed. I was like, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. So none of us are getting out of here alive, right? I mean, our soul is, but our avatar will stay here. We only have so much time. Lee Harris put something out recently where he said, and he rarely goes to dark places. So when he says things so blunt, like, you don't know, you could die in a week, like, go do what you want to do, like, love your life, like, be happy, like, blah, blah, blah. It made me realize, like, he's so right. He's so right. We have to live every day. I'm hearing Freddie Mercury, who wants to live forever, right? Like, so I'm the energy and the anxiety that I felt before this session started today is just unbelievable. When I look down, it was 13/12, which is my birthday backwards. We are all being mirrored our own things back to us. Everything we've said, done. It's like we're all having this kind of like, I've almost died a few times and it's been different. Like, well, I've almost died more than a few times, but every time I'm like, well, no, that's six. But what I'm saying is almost every time they were different. I did have one time where like my quote unquote life flashed before my eyes, but then there were other times where other things came up and that was the only thing I saw. So, you don't need to have a near-death experience moment to live your life fully in the way that it's meant to be lived. So I want everyone to gather their thoughts right now as we pull together. I almost feel like we're at the dinner table and we're about to have a prayer, but seriously though, I'm serious. Everybody, close your eyes if it's safe to do so. We're about to get serious here. Now that we cut through the 15 fucking minutes of, I would say bullshit, but it's not. It's all meant to be. It was all meant to be. It's learning lessons. I'm also thinking I need to go in and look at my account and the live things. Like maybe there's a way that I can block. I thought I had it on there, but I don't know. Things are different. This shadow, this darkness is using every tactic they can to delete somebody who has millions of followers on Instagram because their content is misdirected or misguiding. Oh, Yeah, it's like that's fucking taking our freedom of speech away. Shit's getting real, you guys. It's I'm like, I gotta stop my. Let's just let's take in some deep breaths through our nose and then out through our mouth. We're breathing in all that positive love light energy, and we're pushing out all that which no longer serves us. Today, in the full moon lunar eclipse, this is all about release. What do we need to release? We're working with the shadow energy, the eclipse energy. I'm calling in the healing energies of the universe. I'm calling upon my higher self and your higher self. This portal is divinely protected. We call upon Archangel Michael. Thank you, Michael, for keeping us protected and loved and guided. Thank you to the earth energy and the energies of the south, north, south, east, and west. Earth, air, fire, water, metal, as above, so below, and everything in between, all the angels and elements and energies and entities that are connected to it. Thank you for grounding us in the Virgo energy, in the Pisces moon. What do you have to tell us today, Spirit? What do we need to hear? What are the messages that we need to hear today? We are dealing with the shadow and the ego. It's not about turning back time to go back to it. We don't want to make something the same again. We're trying to progress